All my critical thinkers, come to the front. I want you to take a look at this map. You see Europe and Africa over here. It's approximately a 10-mile stretch, the closest land mass from Europe to Africa. Colonizers claim that modern-day Africa is actually the motherland. So why didn't they just go 30 minutes on a ferry across the water to Africa? Why did they come all the way across the water to the Americas? 3,700 odd miles to the land of nothing. In fact, they packed up their families and all their belongings, and they took the trek to the Americas and settled there. And since they settled, they have completely changed your identity and history multiple times and convinced you that you are an African from Africa, and they changed your identity to African American to match it in the 1980s. They also spent that time telling you that their God that looks like them is going to save you. But they worship another God. Things that make you go, Somehow, all these pilgrims have managed to convince a lot of you that modern-day Africa is actually the motherland and the promised land.
This is Ellis Island. It's been shut down for 14 years. But for 51 years before that, it was called the Golden Door by the 16 million immigrants who landed here.
At last, America, the land of promise. Ellis Island will be their first taste of the promised land.
And they settle all the way at the top of North America and Greenland to the bottom of South America. But yet Africa is the motherland? So why didn't they go there? Why did they come to the Americas? And why are they still coming to the Americas in droves?
At last, America, the land of promise. Ellis Island will be their first taste of the promised land.
Bypassing Africa and heading straight to America 3,700 miles away was intentional because they had previously sent out their headhunter, Christopher, the slave trafficker, sex trafficker, enslaver, Columbus. He was looking for the Garden of Eden, and he brought a Hebrew interpreter with him so he could speak to the people for him, and he proceeded to conquer the people. You heard him say that this is the land of promise, but it's not the land that was promised to them. It was the land that was promised to the chosen seed of Jacob, the children of Israel, the ones they abused daily. They stripped all of their wealth from, enslaved them, had some as prisoners of war, changed their identity on multiple occasions, and still abuse and shoot down in the streets when they pose no threat and are unarmed today. That's the seed of Israel, the seed of Jacob, that land was promised to, that they claimed as their own.